Hi, Sherry. How's everybody doing today? Okay, good, good, good. Candace, hi. Elizabeth, hi. Susan, hi. Hi, Noelle. Hey, Stacy. What did I do that was so funny? You looking at my envelope. Wonder who sent me this mysterious envelope. Hey, Judy. Hello, Sandy. Hi, Jean. Hi, Susan. Oh, yeah, we have something to talk about, folks. Hi, Roxanne. A couple somethings to talk about. Hey, Val. Huh? I know. I'm so glad too, Stacy. You were definitely on it. No doubt about it. Let me see if I can get my mat straightened up here. Okay, so before I talk about this envelope and what's going to be happening with this envelope, first of all, I want you all to know that I have a Wi-Fi hotspot now, so I have better internet connection than I had before. So that's a good thing. So thank you to the library here in my county for offering this hotspot program. And hi, Crystal. Yeah, so it's basically unlimited. It's 35 bucks a month. It's just month to month, and you don't have to sign a contract. And I like the fact that it's unlimited. And they came and they checked our signal, and we had really good signal. All right, Chow, no problem. Chow has a busy night tonight, so she said she might be in and out. Okay, I don't even know which. I don't know which one I have. Okay. I wanted to show you this really cute stamp set that I got from Not Too Shabby. Hey, Ryan. So it has a whole bunch of really cool, hey, Charlotte, Halloween sayings, which I'm looking forward to using them. But you can also use them for every day. It doesn't have to just be for Halloween. It says, all I need is candy and you. And it says, witch, please. Love that one. This one says, you're not a basic witch. Have a wicked birthday. Happy Boo Day. If you've got it, haunt it. Happy Halloween. You're my favorite creeper. You say witch like it's a bad thing. You're my boo. I can't even. I'm literally dead. So I thought that was really funny. Hi, Crafty Cat. Hi, Lori. So I'm looking forward to that for my Halloween. And then I told you guys that there'll be some giveaways coming up in the future. And I did get some items for giveaway. And also, I received a package in the mail today of a bunch of stuff. Well, good for you, Charlotte, from one of our FSC members. And she said that this would be stuff for a giveaway. So let's go ahead and dump this gigantic packet full of stuff and see what we have here. And this will be going in the giveaway. And this Saturday, when Nancy and Ryan and myself have our Smackdown or Showdown, Smackdown, we are going to be giving one person the same stamp set that we're using, but then we're also going to be giving away on our own channels something, okay? So I got this today from Dawn Jenkins. So thank you, Dawn Jenkins, for donating. This will all go in the giveaway for whoever wins my giveaway this weekend. So there's a whole bunch of stickers here for planners. Okay, so if anybody likes to do like planners, there's a bunch of stickers. This one has times on it. This one has like little notes. And this one has schedules and lists, little mini lists. I mean, this is pretty handy dandy if you ask me. Okay, we've got a sticker that says Toy Crazy. We have embellishment tags that are very colorful. Spring Brights collection. We have something from Seven Gypsies, Whimsy. 7 Gypsies elements. Oh, they rub off. These are rubbing elements. They're pretty cool. Okay. Oh, here's some more little notes for in the planner. Okay, we've got a Spellbinders embossing folder that makes that really cool diamond pattern. Then there's this embellishment strip that is very antique and vintage looking. It has posies on it. It's 3D. You could trim it to put on your project. And this is another one that you can trim and put on your project. It's got flowers. It's like probably 12 inches long. So here is a cut emboss stencil, Spellbinders, Shape Abilities, Die Delights. And it's got these little musical notes with little hearts on them. There's 3. There's a Pirates sticker. So if you have a young child who likes to have pirates, this would be an awesome set, or for Halloween even. I love the sign that says Scallywag. When my son was 8 years old, he loved pirates. This would have been just up his alley. Okay, we've got some embossing folders that are like skinny, narrow embossing folders. And they say Celebrate. And the one is balloons. Hopefully you can see that. And the other one is a candle. And they're really cool. So that's nice. Here's a nice set of stickers. Nostalgic Antiques. And it looks like spoons. And what else? Sticks. And buttons. And maybe a cheese grater. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. This little sentiment says handmade with love. It's a die. Okay, by Tonic. So that's very cool. Here are some foilables. So that was really nice of you. Thank you very much. And then finally a stamp from Creative Vision Stamps with a moose and a bear having a big birthday cake on a stump. All right. Thank you very much, Dawn. That was awesome. Okay, so that's part of the giveaway for this weekend, or whenever I do my giveaway associated with our fun event. So now that we have a couple more people on, hey Bonnie, hi Debbie, we are going to be having a stamp showdown on Saturday at 7 o'clock on Nancy's YouTube channel. Now, in case you're wondering, this is all we know. So this mysterious envelope, hi Jen, was sent to us by Nancy. And basically, we can't open it. I'm not by Nancy, I'm sorry, it was sent by Stacy. Stacy and Chow decided which stamp set Ryan, Nancy, and I would have for our showdown. So we have no idea what stamp set's in this envelope. So that's, really challenging because, you just want to open it. Like I'm like touching it and stuff, trying to feel it. It's got a lot of things and I can feel like it has a lot of, obviously, stamps. It feels like they're like not all connected, but hey, what do I know? We also were told to get a snow marker. Okay, so snow marker. In case you're not familiar with this is, it puffs up when you heat emboss it. Hi, Jennifer. This is all that I know. So the mystery is real. It's a huge mystery. And Ryan will tell you, and Nancy will tell you, it's killing us. We want to know what we're getting ourselves into. But Chow and Stacy figured out which stamp set they would get. They didn't tell us which stamp set it is. Chow and Stacy know, but one more thing that's going to happen is there will be a giveaway, and one of you will also win this stamp set. I do not know what it is, don't know what stamp set it is, but you'll find out on Saturday, and one person will win this stamp set. So it's kind of a really fun challenge, and hopefully you guys will tune in on Saturday at 7 to watch. Yep, you can get the Marby Snow Pen. This is on Nancy's Amazon list. All right. And I've used this before with my cards, and it really is nice. Very, very nice product. All right, so that's anticipation for real. Okay, so I wanted you to see. I have to look at this every day, you guys. I have to look at this envelope, and I have to think, what kind of stamp set is this? What am I getting myself into? This is going to be quite a challenge, to say the least. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, speaking of giveaways, I got a couple things from Not Too Shabby, and I am going to be giving these away separately, not all at one time. So in addition to that nice goodie box that Dawn sent, there will be, hi Erica, there will be one person who wins one of these stamp sets. So this is from Inky Antics. It's a clear stamp set. It's got these adorable dragons having a birthday party, and they're blowing out a cake, and there's presents. It's just really, really cute. It's just a cute set. It says, make a wish, get fired up for an amazing birthday, have a red hot celebration, hope your birthday is magical. I bought these from Not Too Shabby. She had some stuff in her clearance. This one will also be a future giveaway prize, and it's a unicorn set, and who doesn't love unicorns, right? And it has a rainbow, and it says, hope your dreams come true. Look inside for a magical treat. It's a colorful rainbow, too, to send great big wishes for a happy birthday to you. And then it says unicorn bacon, which I don't know what that means, but it does say that. I don't know if that's a thing, unicorn bacon. I thought that was kind of strange. But it has a really cute gemstone, a shooting star. It says happy birthday. That's from Inky Antics. Okay, and then there's also a stamp set from My Favorite Things that I'm going to be giving away with cats. It seems like we have a lot of animal lovers that watch FSC and are subscribers to my channel, and so I have purchased this really cute little kitty cat stamp set. And it says happy birthday to one cool cat. You're my favorite cat lady. I love that one. I need you right, meow. Okay, meow did it. I like that one too. I'll love you forever. So how cute. Okay, all right, so those three are definitely going to go into a future giveaway, and I'll put one of these into the packet with the winnings that Dawn sent. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Every time I get something at Not Too Shabby, I'll go over to the clearance section and pick out a couple of brand new stamps sets for my giveaways. I picked something else up for myself, and I don't know if any of you have this, but it's My Favorite Things. It's this really big die. I mean stamp. It's a big red rubber stamp. It kind of reminds me of a snowflake, so that's why I picked it up. I thought that would be pretty as a background. It also reminds me of a pastel. Doesn't it remind you of a pastel? Do you guys know what pastels are? They're cookies that are like made. I think Italian people like to make them, or people that like Italian food. I don't know. It's called, wait a minute, what is it called? Mesmerizing Mandala. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I need to get more of a variety of background stamps. The ones that I have are all Germans like them too, Erica said. Pizzelles. I mean, not, yeah, they're like a waffle cookie. Yeah, they're called pizzelles. Yep. Okay, yeah. They're not Italian. Okay. I don't know where they come from, but they're good. And you can make them like in a pizzelle maker, sort of like a waffle. Okay. Let's talk about E6000. So today, I started to spray. Well, they could be Dutch. I do not know. They could be Pennsylvania Dutch for all I know. But they're good. They're good. And that stamp reminds me of them. Hi, Linnea. This is a really cool spray. What's nice about it, it's no odor, okay? It's adhesive spray. And what I'm going to be using it for, I had a special request from somebody to make a video using the E6000 for foiling. All right, so what you can do, which I did start it today, it's going to take me a little bit to get all this together. It was Suzanne Anderson. She was the one who asked me, how do you use this E6000 spray adhesive for foiling? What's nice about it is it sprays really nice. It's got a pump. So it has a pump instead of a aerosol, which is nice. And so what I did today was I took some nice papers, like black cardstock, blue, purple. I laid some stencils down. I did it outside because I didn't want to get everything in my craft room like really sticky. But you don't have to do it outside because it's not an odor. There's no odor. There's no fumes. All right. So I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to show you how to use it to foil with, and also you can use it for, okay, someone looked it up. Thank you, Diane. Pizzelles were originally made in southern Italy. And the only reason I thought that is because my dad used to have a friend who was Italian, like second generation immigrant, and he made them every year. And he said that this was something that came from the old country. So that's the only reason I said that. All right, Crafty Cat, good night. All right, so you can also spray cardstock and get a piece of nice foil, and then it'll stick to that foil. You can run it through your ink machine, and then you can die cut with that. So if you have a sentiment that you want to die cut and you want to spray, you just spray real quick onto the paper, let the paper dry, and then foil over that, and then you'll have a nice nice strip then that you can die cut. All right, so that is coming later. I don't have the video done yet, but it will be here. And I think that I'll probably have to record it and then go live after the recording goes up, because it's got a lot of steps involved. Like you have to spray it with the E6000, let it dry, which it doesn't take very long to dry. And then from there, you can go ahead and foil. And I have, my foiling machine is downstairs, my Mink. It's not up here. I would have to clean out half my craft room to fit it. So that's why it's done, like for me, it's in stages. Okay, so what? Who cares, right? Okay. That is something that you will like to see once you see it, but for now, that doesn't really apply. So Stacy, being the sweetheart that she is, sent me this stencil from a Colorful Life Designs. And I saw people using this stencil. It's a cloud edger, not unlike other cloud stencils that you've seen before, but yet it is a little different, all right? It's got some real jaggedy edges, whereas, you know, most of the cloud stencils that you see have like real pretty puffy rounded edges, right? So let me see. Yeah, like here's one that I have, a cloud stencil that I have. Look how that's nice and rounded, you know, perfect clouds. This reminds me of real clouds. The way the edge is really rough and everything. Okay, so I'm going to use that today, and I'm going to use it with this layering die from Hero Arts. So this is a Kangaroo layering set, and I also got the wool for the coyote one like Nancy has, but I like Australia, and I thought that would be a really cool one to play with. All right, so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to make some clouds as a background, and then we're going to do our layering dies of a Kangaroo. Now, this also has, I don't have them, but you can buy, I think, a die that goes with it. But I don't have the die. So my plan is to just put some clouds in the sky, and then at the bottom of my card, put the Kangaroo. And maybe if I could find a tree. He's pretty big. If you look how big he is. I mean, he takes up like the whole front of the card. So even if I had a stamp with the tree, like he's huge. Okay, so really, I guess what I could do is do some clouds, and then maybe some grass, and then the Kangaroo. So it's not going to be anything real fancy, guys, but it'll be new and exciting for me because I've never used this stencil before. Anybody else have this stencil? It is from a Colorful Life. Colorful Life. Hold on, let me see. A Colorful Life Designs. So you could probably use the negative too to make some clouds, not just the actual puffy part itself. Okay, so I'm going to grab my pan pastels, and I use, for stuff with pan pastels, I sometimes use a brush, not just a little sponge, but a brush. So let's go ahead and let's just practice on this piece of paper. This is just a piece of paper that I had used for printing something off, and then, okay. All right, so I have here some of the blender brushes, the blender makeup brushes. That one is blue, and I'd like to get a purple. I have a purple. Well, this one I've used it for pink and purple, so that'll work. And let's see here. There's one for darker colors. Let's see. And then I have a smaller one here for another color, purple. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. And I have pan pastels. This is from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. It comes with black, magenta, 3 blues, and a white. I put the 3 grays. Wait, it also comes with one of these green as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's terrible. Let me get the paper out because I can't remember off the top of my head which ones it comes with. But I did save the paper so that if I ever got stuck. Okay, so this set is called Day and Night. It comes with phthalo blue, ultramarine blue, turquoise. Okay, that's these 3. Violet, green, and black, and it comes with white. I took the white out. So this does not come with it. This, and this. The gray and the light green. You can get these separate. But this is a nice gray. It's like a blue gray. Okay. So I ordered the grays. It's called Neutrals from Amazon. Okay. All right, let's just practice here. Let's do a couple practice clouds. It's really the best way to do it. And I like to do my clouds with turquoise. This is that light blue color, turquoise. And it doesn't take a lot of powder or chalk or pan pastels. You don't really need to put that much on there. Okay, you just, and if you don't have the brush, you can use a sponge. You don't have to have a brush. See, that laid a lot down. I mean, that's a lot of pan pastels. Okay, now we'll switch to a different color. And we'll see what these clouds look like. Well, they're pretty cool looking. You could definitely see the formation there. You could turn it this way. Let's grab some purple. Yeah, pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, thank you, Stacy. This is awesome. Very nice. Those are really cool looking. Wow. A little bit more purple here. I like it. Very nice. Yes, Stacy, this is one cool stencil. Look at that. All right, let's see what this one looks like. The real, like, smaller edge with really close together lines. Look at that. Okay, we'll turn it this way now. Grab ourselves some purple. I also want to grab some pink because I want to do a sunset. Well, I won't have a sun. I mean, I could put a sun in my card, but I was thinking of having the clouds sort of stacked. Okay, I think I used all 4 edges. See, using that brush is really nice. It's very dramatic. Yeah, it's super cool looking. Oh my gosh, I love it. I mean, obviously, I'm just doodling right now. I'm not, you know, lining it up straight or anything. I'm just going back and forth, just trying to get the feel for it, but I really like it. You know, depending on the way that you tilt it, you can have sharp looking clouds or you can have softer looking clouds. But it's definitely a very unique stencil. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll use purple, blue, and a little bit of magenta. This set over here is called Sunrise Sunset, also from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. Sunrise Sunset comes with this red color, magenta, orange, yellow, red iron oxide, burnt sienna shade, and white. Again, I took white out. White is really good if you want to blend some of your colors together to make a lighter shade. So for example, this magenta, if I wanted to make it lighter, I could take a little bit and add white to it. But for the most part, I don't really use white that much. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get our, this is Bristol Smooth cardstock. And I like using this with pan pastels. Hi, Tracy. We're playing with a new stencil from, I'll tell you where it's from. A Colorful Life Designs. It's a cloud stencil. And it looks like this when you stencil it. Yeah, I think I can. Let's try the other side of the stencil before we move on to our card base. And we'll do some pinks. So let's grab the other part of the stencil. This is for the reverse. Okay. And Like I said, we'll do pink. We'll do some purple and pinks. All right, so we'll start with magenta. I think magenta is one of my favorite colors in pan pastels. Such a beautiful, vibrant color. Okay, this is a reverse of the one that we just did. All right. Wow, that is really dramatic. Look at that. That's different. Okay, let's rotate it and go up. I think that's how you do it with reverse stencils. Let's grab some more magenta since it looks so cool. Yep, that is awesome. That is really cool. This side, I didn't use this side yet. These are just some dragonflies that I printed from another design team that I'm on. Let's grab some blue. Hey, Nancy. Nancy, we are playing with the new stencil from Stacy. And we are reverse. We're using the reverse side right now. Okay. So everybody see how that looks? And then you could go at all different angles. You don't have to just keep it straight. I like it. I think it would be especially dramatic if you're bringing it from the top of your card down to the bottom. Yeah. Of course, I'm getting some hard edges there because I'm not doing it right. Yeah, this is the stencil. No, this is the stencil from A Colorful Life Designs. Didn't you open yours, Nancy? Stacy, we were allowed to open this, right? A Colorful Life Design. Cloud Edger stencil. That's what this is. So Jen, you have the stencil? Okay, because I haven't seen that many people demonstrate how to use it yet. I mean, I've seen people make cards with it. Okay, Nancy, I don't think it's for Saturday. I think it's for fun. A gift. It's a gift from our dear friend Stacy. It's a gift that we can play with now, right? Right, Stacy? It's not, I'm sorry if I was supposed to wait till Saturday. If I messed up, I am so sorry. But I couldn't wait to use it. I couldn't wait. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't it look like a real cloud? Oh my gosh. It was a secret until I got my package. So here's what happened. We were waiting for the packages to get to our, get delivered and everything. And mine was late in getting delivered. It was delayed a day. So that's why Stacy said, don't show Tracy or Chow. Chow has one too. And Stacy said, don't show it to Tracy. That's why, because I didn't get mine. Mine was delayed. That's why. Stacy, I follow you. I totally get what happened. I'm totally getting what you're laying down, girl. Okay? Totally getting it. All right, so. All right, we're just going to do a blue sky for our kangaroo, our layering kangaroo. Isn't he cool? This is what we're going to be making a card with. This layering kangaroo from Hero Arts, okay? All right, I'm going to just use some turquoise to make a cloud background. And what I'm trying to accomplish here is not to have the clouds go like completely over the sky, like to have them sort of coming in from one side and in from the other. But they don't have to, like if you look up in the sky on some days, there's some clouds, but not like from one end of the horizon to the other, right? So my idea in my head, which I could be completely off base, was to kind of try to imitate what it looks like when you look up in the sky, all right? And how clouds are patchy, right? They're not all, you know, like this. Okay? This was a stencil that I had from before, okay? Like that's not really what clouds look like. They don't really just go across the sky, bump, 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 bump. But this is a cool stencil, don't get me wrong. It's from another stamp company, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, Tracy, can you tell me more about pan pastels? Sure. Pan pastels are artist quality pastels, just like a pastel pencil, but they are formulated to go inside a pan. And to play with them, you can use a special tool. This is called a softy sponge. It is made especially for pan pastels. You can use other things, like this is one of my favorite sponges to work with, and it's just a like a football shaped. Yep. The stencil is made by a Colorful Life Designs. But I like to use the brush sometimes with my pan pastels. And I thought that brush would be good tonight since I'm using the cloud stencil. So that's where I'm coming from, okay? I'm just going to put some clouds in the sky. And then my kangaroo is going to go underneath the clouds that are up in the sky. And I will go ahead and put one more layer here. And then I'll get another color. I think I might grab some pink because I really like pink, like a pink and blue sky for its sunset. Yeah, pan pastels are great because number one, like if you have arthritis like me, they're easy to blend. You don't have to press hard. I'm just using a makeup brush and just going boom, 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 boom like this, one side to the other. I'm not applying any pressure. So easy to blend. So they're more like a chalk. They're not really an ink, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then when you're done, you spray to seal it. So you spray it either with hairspray, spray your panel, or you can use like a Krylon sealant. You can use that to, because otherwise, you know, your recipient would rub it and it might come off on their fingers. So you do want to seal with your pan pastels. You do want to seal it when you're done making your card. But they're very fine, like Nancy said. They're so fine. There's no dust, and they can be erased. So if they're not waxy at all. It kind of reminds you of makeup. They're real smooth and silky. If I were to make a mistake, I can erase it and go ahead back and fix what I made a mistake, which I've done that before with pan pastels for sure. I have had to erase something. All right. So now we'll go ahead and put some more drama in our sky. We'll go ahead and add some pink. Okay. And we're just going to try to blend it. And there's also a colorless blender that we can use if we wanted to. And I'm just going to go at an angle here. Oh my gosh, is that pretty? I like it. I think it's looking good. Put a little bit more blue up here. That was mighty purple. Okay, one more dab of blue. And I could go in with some ultramarine blue. That's a real pretty color for the sky. Hi, Carol. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here and that you found us. I'm playing with pan pastels tonight. Playing with a stencil from a Colorful Life Designs. It's called the Cloud Edger. And making some clouds in the sky. And then we're going to do a layering stamp from Hero Arts, the Joey. Okay, I think that's good, you guys. But this, oh my gosh, so pretty. I think the larger surface you have, the prettier it looks. Definitely. But I'm happy with that. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. Let me see here. Which one is that? I think I need to do this one. Let's go in with some darker blue. Just a little bit more for some dramatic look here. I wish it's going to go halfway through the sky, but then I end up going the whole way. You can also flip it over and go the other direction. You don't have to keep it all going in the same direction. I think that's a very, very nice whimsical sky. So let's go ahead and stop there. I think it's so pretty with the pastels. Yep, there's two different pan pastel products that Blue Knight Rubber Stamp sells that I'll show you guys. This one is called Sunrise Sunset, and it's got your oranges, reds, yellows, and this one is called Day and Night. They are a artist grade pastel, much like you would think of a pastel crayon, but you see they are in a pan. They're in this nice pan container, and they're finely ground, very easy to clean up. They wash right off your hands. They don't stain your fingers like ink would. And they're like an artist quality, you know, color. And so I just use that to make my clouds. Something different for our clouds. I'm just going to get a close up here so you can see the cloud edger and how that turned out. Yeah, it would make excellent storm clouds. You're right about that. And you don't need a lot of product from this pan. I mean, I'm still getting some product off of this brush from when I first dipped it into, thank you, Candace, from when I first dipped it into the pan. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. All right. And so we have pan pastels that are available through Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. You can get Day and Night. It has 7 colors, and they send you a packet of tools. I forgot about the little tools. So there's these really nice little tools that you can use. They're sort of like for blending, and they have different tips. There's like a pointy tip, a round tip, oval tip. This is the square tip. So, you know, if you don't want to use brushes or sponges, you can use these nice little tools. Just, there's a lot to pan pastels. There's a lot that it has to offer. So Blue Knight Rubber Stamps has a nice deal on the palette, or you can buy them individually. So this is yellow tint. It's just by itself. This one is my titanium white. The lid screws off like this. Okay, and if I wanted to, I could use this over my clouds, but it is going to cover the clouds. It's not translucent. So that's one thing about the white. Let's see, we've got, I know my blender's in here. Oh, here's another color, burnt sienna tint. And you can buy them individually, or you can buy a palette with them filled from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. I think it's $49 for your set. So you can get either day or night or the sunrise sunset. And basically that's going to give you all those different colors that I mentioned, and set of tools. And let me see here. Comes with 7 pan pastel colors, 1 knife, 1 sponge bar, which is let me show you what the bars look like. So you have these are special tools for pan pastels. I know that it looks like maybe something you would buy to put your makeup on with, but it's a more dense type of sponge, and it works better. Okay. The colors that you get, Tracy, if you buy the set from Blue Knight Rubber Stamp, if you buy Sunrise and Sunset, it comes with red, orange, yellow, white, magenta, burnt sienna shade, and red iron oxide. Okay, that's the Sunrise Sunset. Or if you buy day and night, you've got 7 colors, and the colors are phthalo blue, ultramarine blue, turquoise, violet, green, black, and white. You also want to buy a colorless blender, definitely. That helps you to blend your colors. And if you get the set from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, it comes with the palette and the lid, which is really, really helpful. So it comes with a softy knife, a sponge bar, an angle sponge. So it comes with one of these. This is what the little sponge is. It's like an angle sponge. And it comes with 2 extra knife covers. And as I said, the knife covers are various different shapes and sizes. I mean, I purchased extra so that I'd have them, in my stash, because I use pan pastels quite frequently. They even have these little tiny applicators that look like makeup applicators. Again, they look like makeup applicators, but they're not. They're special applicators made for pan pastels. But you don't have to get all that all at once. I've been building up my stash now for like 2 years. Okay, so I would recommend either pick your day and night or your sunrise sunset from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, and then you can start making, you can make your sunsets, or you can do your daytime skies, nighttime skies. It's a great way to get started with pan pastels. And sometimes Blue Knight Rubber Stamp has coupons for sales, not all the time, but sometimes they'll have a sale. So, keep your eyes open, go to Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, sign up. Yeah, and the blue one, you're right, Candace, the day and night is perfect for water. Yep. You want to go to Blue Knight Rubber Stamps and sign up to be on their newsletter so that you can get information every time they have things like sales and promotions, new stamp sets that come out. Yep. And what you can do to clean your sponge, which you can see I don't clean mine too often, but it doesn't bother me. I don't mind having a lot of extra color on my sponge. So this sponge I used a while ago for my purples and my blues, and I'm just going to go across those. I'll go, look how much is on there. Look at that. I mean, it's so saturated with color. That is amazing how much color the sponges hold. Okay, whereas if I use a brush, it's a little bit softer, and that's why I went with the brush. Okay, but what Stacy said is true. All you have to do is wipe them with a paper towel. you just wipe these products, this sponge, off with the paper towel. And that's how you can use it then with your next color. So I'm just playing here. I'm not really trying to, you know, have a pattern or anything like that. I'm just showing you from the last time I used this how much product is on that sponge. I mean, I'm covering the entire panel. That is something. Okay? Yeah, Nancy said you definitely want the colorless blender. And Nancy keeps her tools really clean. If you ever watch one of Nancy's videos, her sponges, she cleans them each time she uses them. I'm a more grungy like crafter, so yeah, it's okay with me that I still have a lot of color on my sponge. Okay, because I use this side for purple and I use this side for blue, and then I have my purple and my blue sponge. Yep. Oh yeah, they come off your hands real easy. Yep. You just go to the sink and you wash, and you're clean. Now, do they come off the brushes easy? I mean, yeah, you just go like this. Just go ahead and rub your brush on a piece of paper towel, and then you're going to have it, when it comes clean, you can use it for another color. Yep, just like you would do it for ink. I don't know if you've ever used these brushes for ink, but you just go ahead and rub them on a paper towel and they'll come clean, and you can use them for a different color. So it's easy. And you can wash these if you want. You can wash these little sponges if you want. Or you could just make sure you clean them off every time on a paper towel. Carol, I don't think it reacts very well with water. I mean, I've tried it before with, it's not like a distress oxide that oxidizes. It's really not meant to be sprayed with water. I can tell you that. It's more of a dry medium. Okay, but you do want to spray it when you're done. After you're completely done and you have your card completely ready, then you spray it with your sealant so that the powder, which is the pan pastel chalk, doesn't rub off. Okay, so you want to do this either with hairspray, but I use Krylon. I'll show you my bottle here. This is what I use for sealing my pan pastels. It's Krylon matte finish. You could use glossy finish. You don't have to use matte. I just spray I do it outside, somewhere where it's ventilated. You know, you don't want to spray it near your electronics. If I would spray it in here, it would get all over my iPad and my iPhone, so I don't want to do it in here. All right, I'm going to do a little show and tell real quick, show you some cards I've made with pan pastels, just to give you an idea. Okay, here's a card I made with the pan pastels. And this is very simple. Pan pastels are wonderful for silhouette stamping. This is a very simple card to make. This is a Blue Night rubber stamp that has a tree and the grass. And I just went across my panel with magenta, orange, and yellow. That's it. Magenta, orange, yellow, and colorless blender. That's as simple as it gets. It's easier than distress oxides. You don't have to push. Okay, you don't have to, yeah. Hairspray is not archival. Krylon, I think, is. So you get a better seal. Okay, and Judy said you can seal it with distress glaze too. Oh, here's my horses that I did. Okay, so look at that. You've got your dramatic yellow, orange sunset, and you've got water, because to me, I was trying to make a card that reminded me of the ponies on Assateague Island. So like the wild ponies. Yep, the colorless blender will smooth your lines. Okay, you've already seen one. This one is the same as the other one, but it says thank you. It's a little different because it's yellow, orange, and then magenta. Yeah. So it's just the flip opposite of this one. Notice that? So that's what's nice about pan pastels. You can make it be sunrise or sunset. That's why the orange set that you can get from Blue Night Rubber Stamp is called Sunrise Sunset. These two cards were made with the Sunrise Sunset from Blue Night Rubber Stamp pan pastel set. Okay. You can also use your pan pastels to take and color in a stamp set. All right, so this would be the day and night, which was the blues and the greens. This is a stamp set from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. This is using the Blue Night Rubber Stamps cloud stencil in the background. And it says a Bible verse from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. And basically the river and the trees, everything was colored in with pan pastels. And I used the small little brushes that look like makeup, like eye makeup applicators. Now here's another silhouette stamp from Blue Night Rubber Stamp. It's a stag, and it's got pan pastels in the background. And I also put some gel pen to make it look like it had. I also put, this is a moon. This is just a mask. And then I put some little dots on top of it to make it look like stars. Pan pastels again. Another beautiful stamp set from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. This one's pan pastels in the background. Isn't it? It's so dramatic. It's just, that's what I love about pan pastels. This one's pan pastels too. Even the truck I colored in with pan pastels. Everything on this card is pan pastels except for the ink and the sentiment and the birds. You can make your sky any color you want. These are pan pastels as well. So you get the idea of how versatile they are. I like this stamp set, Mama Bear. And it definitely, these are all pan pastels, everything. Even the bears are colored in with pan pastels. Here's another one with pan pastels. And this is the Mama Bear with a big moon in the background. That's always fun. Okay, here's pan pastels, the lady hiking up the mountain. I made two of those. Here's the other one. I made one with the sun at the bottom and one with the sun at the top. This is one of my favorites, the giraffe. Love this one. See, I really saturate mine whenever I do it. You can tell, like, a lot of people go with really light backgrounds. I'm like, I'm all about making it as dramatic and bright as possible. You can see that. That's just my style. Everybody does it differently. Okay, so there you go. There's some examples of some cards that I made using pan pastels. Okay, not all of these are pan pastels in my stash, but these are my Blue Night rubber stamp most favorite cards. Okay. For some reason, my chat stopped on my iPad. Okay, let's go ahead and I do love with pan pastels. I do. Yeah, you can use them on wood. Yeah. Last year, the owner of Blue Night rubber stamps, she made little Christmas ornaments, or maybe she used ink. That is a little round. Yeah. You definitely have to seal them. I mean, there's no doubt. You have to seal them. Or else they're just going to, how can I say? They're just going to rub right off. I have to go out of this and come back in because for some reason, my comments stopped. Okay, now we're back. Okay, good, good, good. So thank you, Stacy. I love this stencil. The Kangaroo's gonna love this stencil. It's going to make a really nice card, I'm sure. All right. Gonna find my Misty. All right, let's get our Joey stamped. Stacy's like, you're welcome. It was your idea. Yeah, I saw it because I saw a couple other people make cards with it, and I thought, oh my gosh, that stencil is so cool. Okay. Now, I am going to do some grass. Yep. And I'm actually going to do that first. But I'm going to use my little misty corners here just to line my paper up. And the stamp set, whoops, stamp set comes with grass. It's not layering grass. No, Carol, Connie, this is the mystery right here. It is a mystery. See that? We don't even know what's in it. It says, do not open until Nancy says so. So Chow and Stacy they picked out for us a stamp set. It's a mystery. We won't know what it is till Saturday when we open it. Okay, let's get a couple colors of green so we can stamp out our grass first. I'm just using Memento inks for now. I'm biting my nails too, Connie. I'm telling you, it's nerve-wracking to look at this envelope every day and wonder what's in it. Yeah, it's like the suspense is killing me. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody else have this Kangaroo set besides, you know, me? I would love to know if you've made a card with it yet. Yeah, my screen melted. I saw that. That was pretty psychedelic. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I thought it was just my internet connection. That was different, right? Okay, we'll just go ahead and... Oh, that looked very splotchy. I'm going to have to condition this stamp before I stamp with it. Look at that, Stacy. You're counting down the hours. I'm trying not to think about it. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird, all right. Okay, let's try some. This is just some embossing ink from Brutus Monroe. Put it over top of this stamp because it was very splotchy. So hopefully it won't be that splotchy. It's just a brand new stamp set. And sometimes it still has the, how can I say it? The, so when they make the stamps at the factory, they have to go through a whole process for the photopolymer. And sometimes there's like a film or something left on the stamp. So that's why it helps to condition your stamp the first time that you use it. I might not be explaining that very well, and I might not be, but this color especially, this Cottage Ivy, it's really splotchy whenever I stamp it onto this grass. Okay, it's really splotchy. Yes, oils, that's what I meant. The oils from the byproduct that it's like a byproduct of the photopolymer stamp making process. Results in some oils sometimes being left behind on your stamp. So when you first get them, sometimes they look a little splotchy, so that's normal. And you can just either rub them with your microfiber towel, rub them with the eraser, or just use a little bit of embossing ink to make it stick. Okay, so the colors I'm using are Cottage Ivy, that's Bamboo Leaves, I like that color, Bamboo Leaves and Cottage Ivy. So I'm just making my grass two different colors, and I am stacking it on top of each other. I'm not really being too fussy here, because really, oh, the star of the show is the kangaroo, not the grass. Stacy's gonna have a countdown clock, right? She already does. Whoa, I'm really sorry. I'm shaking my entire table. Sorry about that. I will be a little bit more gentle here. Plus, these inks are dye-based, right? Yeah, they're dye-based, so they're not like a pigment ink. I think would be a little bit more solid when you first stamp it onto your stamp. Okay, I'm gonna leave a little space here so that my kangaroo has somewhere to stand. So here's my kangaroo. You see, he's a quite big fellow. Look at that. Look at the size of him. He's a pretty big guy, all right? I have two choices. I could build like a little mound of dirt for him to stand on, or I could just stamp him right here. I think I'm just going to stamp him right here. I'll leave a little space down here so I can ground him so that he's not like right at the edge of the page. I can always add from my stencil that I have like a little mound of grass, or I could just go back in with grass. That's what I could do, is just go back in with a little bit of grass over top of him. That's what we'll do, folks. Okay, so the Hero Arts layering set does give you a color guide. Does come with one. Yep, here it is. It's on the back of the packaging. So it shows you the first layer is your solid layer. So it's just an outline. So that can be black or brown. I'm going to use Rich Cocoa from Memento. Now, I will condition my stamp before I stamp it. I'll use some of this embossing ink. Let's go ahead and put some embossing ink on this stamp since it's brand new. Good night, Charlotte. Thanks for jumping on. And do some layering here of our Joey. And if that's not dark enough, I can always grab black ink. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back in. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, is he cute? His little face is so cute. I'm gonna go back in with some black ink so that there's more of a definition. That's the way it shows on the layering guide, so we'll go with that. That was VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink. Yeah, I couldn't believe the screen melted. That was really weird. Look at that. Look how cute he is. This kangaroo is adorable. Isn't he awesome? He's so cute. Look at his little face. Oh, the koala would be adorable too. They would be really cute together on a card. All right. Layer number 2. This has got me scared. It's the most solid color of stamp. It's completely solid. And they have it yellow, which I don't know. I don't know if I want to make it yellow. I do have a couple other options here. I'm afraid if I go with the yellow that they recommend, it would be too yellow. I'm not looking for a yellow kangaroo. I want a brown kangaroo. But you see that it is kind of nice how his chest is kind of light. But you could even use a light gray. You wouldn't have to use yellow. All right, so let's go ahead. I have some Hero Arts ink. I mean, Alt New, not Hero Arts. This is Alt New. This is the gray. Gentleman's Gray, Charcoal Suit, Cloudy Night, Gray Denim, and Silver Lake. Silver Lake is the lightest color, so I think I should go with that. Instead of yellow, I'm going to go with gray. Yeah, they have a wolf as well. I think they have a fox too. The wolf is really cool. I will show you the wolf here. Nancy did a video with the wolf. He's super awesome. Look at that. Look at him. Isn't he great? He is. I love the wolf. And the moon that comes with it. It's great. You could use this moon on any stamp set, right? So it sounds like they have a whole variety of layering stamps that you can get from Hero Arts. I like the wolf and I like the kangaroo, so these are the only ones that I have. Hi, Regina. I'm layering a kangaroo tonight. Kangaroo from Hero Arts. That's what I'm making tonight. All right, let's go ahead and put some embossing ink on there to condition that stamp. We're going to use Alta New Crisp Dye ink. All right. Carol, if you have this one, that would be awesome. I'd love to see what you guys have in your stash with your layering stamp sets. You can post your pictures on the FSC Facebook group. If you're not familiar with the FSC, it is a Facebook group Oh my gosh, you guys, look at him. Is he not adorable? He is so cute. Ah, look at him. Look at his face. That solid color gray is perfect. Perfect. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But what I was going to say is, if you have any layering stamps with this Hero Art set, go ahead and post pictures of your creations on the Foiling Snobs Club, which is our Facebook group. Maybe one of our administrators could put the link to the Foiling Snobs Club up on the chat. If you're not a member, you are welcome to join. Anybody can join. All you have to do is answer a couple questions and agree to abide by the rule, which is to be nice to each other. That is the only rule, to be nice. And don't sell things. We don't allow you to sell things. Yes, I wish I had a little Joey to go with this beautiful kangaroo. So that would be fun. Okay, let's go ahead and do our next layer, which is our third layer. Yeah, we did 1, 2. Now we're going to do third layer is this one. This one gives us a little bit more detail in his fur, and it gives us a little bit more detail in his chest. So it actually looks like he has, you know, fur, like an animal would. I'm just going to go ahead and line this up. Hopefully I did that. I hope I do this layer as good as I did the last layer. I'll probably jinx myself. Okay, so this layer is supposed to be brown, and from Memento I have this color. It's called Toffee Crunch. Toffee Crunch. So we've got 55 people watching right now, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I love being able to do lives on my YouTube channel so that I can try out some new techniques maybe that you've never seen before, or maybe some that you've already seen before, but maybe we can learn from each other different ways of doing it. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that one more time so we can get another nice layer of this Toffee Crunch brown ink over top of our gray. Right. Yep, oh my gosh, does that look good. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You don't want to miss out on the notifications, especially for Saturday whenever we have this showdown. If you're a subscriber to my channel, you will get notified by a reminder, so you don't forget to tune in. We're going to have a lot of fun on Saturday night, especially those of you who are going to watch us open up this envelope that we've never seen what's inside of it before, and see the looks on our faces when we open it. What do you think it is? Now we know it's got Stacy had us each get that snow pen, so it sounds like it has something to do with snow. Tracy, we're doing it at 7 o'clock Eastern time on this Saturday. All right, one more layer. This is the last layer, and it's dark brown. Okay, and I've got this really pretty Brutus Monroe dark brown color. It's called Macchiato. I'm going to use that. It's a nice dark brown ink. All right, this is the last layer. You know, you can make your kangaroos red too. They don't have to be brown and gray. From what I understand, in Australia, they have red kangaroos too. I'd love to have the koala bear one. That would be super cute to play with. Well, Tracy, you'll just have to catch the replay because it'll be live on Nancy's YouTube channel, and you can always catch it the next day. So here we go. Here's our super duper cool kangaroo, and I'm going to put some grass under his feet. He's a big guy. He's cute. Yeah, I don't know what was happening with the melting screen, Cheryl. About 10 minutes ago, I was stamping along here, minding my own business, and all of a sudden my screen like melted, like the colors all faded down to the bottom. It was really weird. Really strange indeed. Who knows? It must have been a YouTube glitch. Okay, let's go ahead and put more grass here at the bottom. We're going to use bamboo leaves for Memento ink. And I'll alternate between bamboo leaves and cottage ivy. And then we need to pick out a sentiment. Okay, and there's also a dragonfly that we want to stamp. It says, just hopping by, Congrats with a K. Good day. I like that one. You make me very hoppy, and hey mate. Those are some of the cute sentiments that come with this set. I still think I need a tree on this stamp set. It just doesn't seem right without a tree. But it didn't come with a tree, and I don't know if I have a tree that's big enough. I don't know. I could always put like a die cut tree, you know, like an SVG. If I had one, I could always do that too. Alright, I'm running out of space on my little block here. So we're getting down to the end here with our grass. Okay. Well, doesn't he look sharp? He's just hanging out in the outback, having a good time with the beautiful clouds. Does that, oh, Nancy, good idea. The one that, oh yeah. Oh, good idea, Nancy. All right, I'm going to zoom in. I wasn't sure if that tree was separate from the giraffe. Do you remember, Nancy? All right, let me zoom in. Well, okay, here we go. Here's a closer look while I grab my blue night rubber stamp, giraffe stamp. Remember if it was all one stamp or if it was, Nancy would know better. She's been on the Blue Night Rubber stamp design team for a long time. Yes, here it is. This is our stamp with the giraffe from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. Okay, and it's connected to the giraffe, but I might be able to position it in a way that I can cover it. Yeah, I could probably do that. So what I could do is just ink up the tree, not the giraffe. And then our kangaroo will have a tree to be hanging out under. Sounds like a good plan. Thank you, Nancy. Good idea. Thank you, Susie. First time I ever used that stencil, so I'm gonna keep practicing with that stencil. I certainly want to use it again to make more clouds. Okay, so here is our tree. And I'm gonna get a piece of acetate just to make sure I'm doing this and lining it up right. All right, let's put a piece of acetate where I want to put my tree. And, okay, I don't need all these magnets. Okay. Here we go. Get that tree on there. There we go. Okay, let's see what we can see. Let's see how it looks. The stencil is from A Colorful Life Designs. That is where the stencil came from. Whoops, Stacy's address is on there. I'm sorry, Stacy. Okay. Now, this is just a piece of acetate, so it's not actually stamping right now on the actual card. It's just stamping on the acetate as a practice, just to make sure I have it lined up correct. Okay. I think I need to push it up a little bit higher. He's a big kangaroo, you guys. He's no tiny kangaroo. He's a big guy. That's what I said. That tree looks like a shrub compared to him. Okay, so let me clean my stamp off. Oh my. Okay. One more try. We will do something different here. Let's pull our stamp down. Let's pull our card base down. I'm going to line it up here at number 2. Put our acetate underneath the magnet, just to make sure that we're getting a nice impression and that it's proportionate. That's the thing. I want it to be proportionate to the kangaroo. Yeah, Candace, I was thinking dark brown too. I was going to grab my brown ink instead of black. Okay, let's get some brown. I have VersaFine Claire Pine Cone. All right, try again. Oops. Okay, so the tree, I put it up higher in perspective to the Kangaroo. I think it looks better that way, definitely, because it's actually taller than him. I think that looks much better. And then I can fix this down here so that the tree goes all the way down to the grass. It's not a problem. I can do that easily with my fantastic stick. That kangaroo is huge. I'm telling you, he's a big guy. That's why I said I didn't think I had a tree that would match him. But now that it's in the distance, it looks better. It gives it a little bit better proportion, I think. Okay, so we'll go with that version. So I'll just leave my stamp right where it is. Gently slide my acetate out from under my stamp. I can always clean the acetate off later, but I want to clean my stamp off really good before I put it onto my final project here. I also want to put a magnet here, whoops, so that I don't do what I just did and move my, and I want to put a magnet down here because I don't want to stamp any of this grass down in here because it would look kind of strange. I'm going to go ahead and with a fantastic pen, I'll show you what I'm going to do to make my tree branches extend all the way down to the ground. Okay, so again, we're using Pine Cone by VersaFine Claire. That's the brown color that we're using. And by using a stamp positioning tool, we can go back in and stamp it more than one time. If it's not dark enough the first time, we can go back in a second time. But this will make a very nice dramatic tree in the background. Okay, I'm not going to stamp any of the grass. I didn't stamp the giraffe, just the tree. Yep, it's a great tree. Thank you, Nancy, for reminding me about the tree. I'm going to have to move my magnets because they're getting in the way. Yep, that's all right. We're good. We don't need those stinking magnets. We don't need those stinking magnets. Okay. Now, I can also, like I said, draw the branches, make them come down further. Because if I stamp the grass, it's going to look, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it by stamping the grass. I'm not that talented, guys. I just can't figure it out. But I can grab my fantastic stick. Okay, it's got like a bullet nib. Right, and we just rub it into our ink, and that way we can extend the length of our tree stump. Okay, a fantastic is the disposable, it's a disposable felt tipped applicator. You just rub it right in your ink. See that? I have it covered. This is great too if for some reason you have a patch that didn't stamp very well. You can go back in with your, you can go back in. I'm afraid, Candace, if I make that my horizon line, it's going to look weird because it'll have like this black line here and then like all this grass down here. Oh, sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Try this. There we go. Better. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. The Fantastic is a great tool. Just love it. You know, and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that I'm actually modifying this image. Unless you watched this video and you saw me doing it. Okay. Yeah, I like it too. I like the acetate with the grass, the way it looks with the grass. I just didn't know how to incorporate it with my grass that I have here in my stamp set. I just didn't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw my tree stumps in. Tree stumps get bigger at the bottom. Yep, they do. And then I'll go in with more grass at the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to ink it again with the brown so that I have a more dramatic background. I'm going to ink the leaves again at least. Just want to have more crisp look to it. That really brightens it up. I think it really is a more dramatic look. I've got magnets everywhere tonight. Oh, your magnets will stick to this pole that I have, this Acron mount. There we go. That looks nice. Now let's go back in with some more grass at the bottom. Fill it in so it looks nice and lush. I like that tree. That was a good idea, Nancy. Super idea. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our grass again. Where did I put it? There it is. Plus we have to do our sentiment yet. Yep, I'm going to put more grass at the bottom of the tree because it looks weird that way. But I can't find my grass. I lost it. I did have it. I don't know where it went to. I lost my grass. Oh, I hate it when that happens. That sucks. I had it on a stamp. I have other grass. Don't panic. We can always grab some grass from another set that I have. I would like to use what it came with. It's stuck to my block. So I was using a big block. Oh, yeah, you're right. Right here. It's on the block. Good job, Erica. Okay. This is what I call cooperative crafting. Cooperative crafting. I do have a towel here that I've been wiping it with, but it's still, I don't know, it's this dye ink. If I use a darker ink, let me get my VersaFine Clear out. I'll get some real strong ink. It's really nice. Very vibrant. Here we go. This is what you use when you really want to have a good ink. Right here. Okay, so I'm using VersaFine Clear Rainforest. That's what color this is. Rainforest. It's really nice and dark. Well, thank you, Candace. Candace, you're the best. I just love it when you're watching my lives. You're so supportive. I really, really appreciate your positive feedback. It really means the world to me. Thank you, Candace. Okay, so really what I'm doing right now is just filling in the white areas so we have a nice thick grass line. Okay, we don't want it to, I want it to look like there's a lot of grass. Not just a little bit of grass, but lush. Okay. So we're getting a nice grass line here. We'll go all the way across the bottom. Just alternating between Green Oasis and Rainforest. This is very good ink. And I'm going to have green fingers again, like I did last night. I was making a card, and I was using Spectrum Noir glitter sparkle pens, and I think one had a leak in it, and it was all over my fingers. That's what you call having a green thumb. Me too, Candace. This is much better since I've been using this thick grass. I can even, you know, see that it's coming to look more realistic, I think. Instead of just, you know, a thin line of grass, making it nice and dramatic. Much better. It's looking much better. Thank you, Erica. So I was definitely looking forward to hanging out with you guys tonight and telling you a little bit more about the Stamping Showdown. And also showing you the envelope so you can see that we're dealing with a lot of suspense on our end too, waiting, just waiting and biding our time until we can open the envelope and see what we have to play with. You know, because it's one thing when you know what you're going into a crafting challenge with, but when you have no idea what you're going to be doing, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, that's for sure. I got these inks at a stamp show. I was at a stamp show last year in Pittsburgh. And then one stamp company, well, the one store, they were selling a variety of products, including ink. And that's where I picked my ink up at. All right, so are we good with that grass, everybody? You think that's good and thick enough of a line of grass? Yep. I think you can order it through scrapbook.com or even Scrapbook Pal. No, Susie, this is the secret. It's a secret envelope. See that? We don't even know what it is. We have to wait until Saturday, Susie. Look at this. It's killing us. We don't even know what we're going to be crafting with. All we know is this is a stamp set inside here. That's all we know. And we were told to get a Marvy Snow pen. Okay. I don't know if any of you have ever used one of those before, but that's all I know. It's sealed really good too, you guys. It's sealed with packing tape. Gosh. I can't even peek. It's nuts. I'm like rubbing it, you know, and trying to like feel the indentations to see. Like, what is that a shape of? What could it be? But it's not. I think Stacy put some kind of padding in there, so I can't really like feel the shape. Can't really. All I can feel is the edge. Yeah, that it's got something I think to do. Yeah, it looks like she put some kind of padding around it so we couldn't even feel, you know. Yep, with Marvy's snow pen, you definitely need to practice. Yeah, Kim, she knows we're sneaky. What you could do is use like a little block. Sherry, dab your Marvy snow pen onto this little acrylic block and then take a paintbrush and paint it onto your, like whether you have a roof or something that you're painting or a snowman, you know. That's one way to avoid the mess because this can be really messy. It can come out like really fast and it can flood your project. Okay, we need to put a sentiment with Mr. Kangaroo. Hey, wait. Wasn't that like a guy on Mr. Rogers? Was his name Mr. Kangaroo? I don't know. Yep, I will zoom in, Candace. I'll try not to totally cut myself off here. Okay, we need a sentiment. Captain Kangaroo, that's right. Ooh. But I don't think that was Mr. Rogers. I think that was a different show, right? Yeah, Captain Kangaroo. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I have a little dragonfly. See, our kangaroo is not all by himself. He's got a little dragonfly buzzing by. Okay, let's make sure we stamp our little dragonfly here. He looks really gigantic compared to the tree, but that's okay. Candace was on Captain Kangaroo when she was young. That's really cool, Candace. All right, so now, I don't know why I had this out. Oh, I took this out. I know why. Because I was using a red rubber stamp. Now I'm switching back to a photopolymer stamp. So I'm, excuse me, I need to get a drink. I'm going to put my mouse pad back in. I'm getting all choked up. Allergies. I remember HR Puff and stuff. This is a gigantic dragonfly. He's like the same size as the kangaroo's leg. I think I'll put him up here. How about right there? It's the monster dragonfly. It's going to attack the kangaroo. Well, thanks. Let me get some blue. So this is VersaFine Claire Warm Breeze. I'm going to stamp our dragonfly with that color. Cute. I think I'll do another dragonfly on the other side. Forgot to condition my stamp. What was I thinking? Okay. Again, please make sure that you join the FSC. We will be continuing to have our card exchange, which will be starting again really soon. Today was the last day for our August card exchange. Sorry if you weren't able to be part of our August exchange of cards. Hopefully you'll be able to be in our September card exchange. What that is through our Facebook page, there is a form that you fill out. You fill it out one time and one time only. You don't have to fill it out more than once. And you will get the names of 4 or 5 other people, and you will be able to then send them a card during the month of September. I'm sure the deadline will be the 20th again, because it seems like that's our deadline every month, to have them to our card mates by that date. So we need to put a sentiment, and I think I like congrats, because it can be a congratulations card for somebody. Well, I don't know. I like the one that says, hey mate, and I like the one that says, good day. Okay, now I'm being indecisive. How about you make me very hoppy? What do you think about that one? You make me very hoppy? Just hopping by. This one says, just hopping by. That's the hardest part, trying to figure out which sentiment. They're all so cute. I really like the font on this one. It says, hey mate. I think mate is a good one to pick, because that's what everybody in Australia calls each other. At least that's what they do on TV, you know, good day. Yeah, that's very common. You hear people in Australia. We'll do good day. We'll do good day. Candace will do good day. I like that one. Okay. All right. Yep. And we will do it in brown, just like we did the tree, I think. What do you think? Yeah, I think maybe we'll do it in black. That way it'll really stand out. Okay, we'll do it in black. All right. Well, thanks everybody for being a part of my card making process tonight. This card has been on my mind for a couple weeks. I got the stamp set, I think I got it last week, but I've been thinking about it ever since I ordered it. Couldn't wait to make it. Was so looking forward to making a kangaroo card. Anything that has to do with Australia is cool, I think. And again, on Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, Ryan from Glitter Grunge Greetings and will be on Nancy Stamp's channel on YouTube, and we're going to be having a stamping showdown. So I hope that you all will participate and watch as we have our minds blown by the surprise stamp set that Chow and Stacy picked out for us. There will be prizes. I'm going to be giving away a prize. Nancy will be giving away the same stamp set that we are making. So whatever's in this package will be one of the prizes. You won't get this one, you'll get a brand new one. Hold on, let me push my card up so you can see it better. And Ryan is also going to have a giveaway. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and really it is going to be for fun. You know, we have a good competitive friendliness about us. So I think you'll have a good time, and we'll try to laugh together, and really hope that we'll get a good turnout. Please let other people know about it, even people that maybe don't normally watch it. We're trying to build our subscribers so that we can, especially for Ryan, we'd like to get him up to over 1,000 subscribers so that he can do a live too. So that's why we are promoting the challenge. Yep, and you can laugh with us. So thanks again for watching tonight. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope you enjoyed my card making with the Hero Arts layering kangaroo and the beautiful stencil from a Colorful Life Designs and the pan pastels. So we used a lot of really cool products tonight. Yep, don't forget to give a thumbs up, everybody. I really would appreciate it. Bye, everyone. Have a great evening. We'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.